Hey everybody, welcome back to Conarchy's Money Corner. It's Ed Conarchy here, your financial advocate, helping you understand money so you make the best money decisions. This week I'm addressing another question from another viewer. Nicole writes in, "Hi Ed, I want to have no mortgage when I retire. What do you recommend for that?" It's a great question, Nicole, and you're not alone in asking that question. So many people I talk with have that same goal. But I don't recommend you focusing on not having a mortgage at retirement. Because if you do that, you'll put all your energy into paying off your mortgage, but at the expense of not investing the maximum for retirement. While it's not a bad thing to pay off your mortgage, it's just not the best thing to do with your money. And as you know, I'm all about teaching you and all the viewers here the best way to handle your money. So here's a visual that I like to use when I talk on this subject. Say that you have two glass jars in front of you, right? All the money that you put into jar A is going to save you 4%. And all the money you put into this jar, jar B, is going to make you 8%. What jar are you going to put your money into in these two options? I'm assuming you said jar B. Everyone I do this exercise with chooses jar B because it's easy to understand that it's better to make 8% than it is to save 4%. Twice as better, in fact. We understand that the correct answer of this exercise, because using glass jars, there's no emotions tied to glass jars. They're just simple. It's just a simple math question. But here's the catch, and this is where we get in trouble. The minute I call jar A your home and your mortgage rate, and jar B your investment returns, emotions and doubt creep in, and we tend to answer this simple money and math question differently. We answer the question now emotionally and not mathematically. This is why I always have said we have to answer our money questions with our calculators and not our hearts. Most people that have a goal of paying off their mortgage as fast as possible are feeling, and again, that's an emotion, that they'll be more financially secure if their mortgage is gone. Because emotionally, humans think that debt is a bad thing, and the sooner that we pay off our mortgage, the better financial position that we're in. But many regret this decision after doing this. And to prove this point, 275,000 senior citizens have taken out reverse mortgages over the last couple of years. Seniors that achieve the goal of paying off their mortgage only to realize that they have all that money tied up in their homes and now need that money to cover costs since they are living longer. They had rushed to pay off their mortgages to now have to borrow it back again. And the problem with that? The costs. The knock on reverse mortgages are that they have very high upfront fees for those seniors to do those reverse mortgages. Upfront fees of $20,000 to $30,000 price range. This is why I recommend you not to pay off your mortgage. Do not pay anything additional on your monthly mortgage payment. Just pay the minimum required each month. Don't pay more on your mortgage payment to save 4%, because if you do, you lose out on investing that money and making 8%. Please note, I say the 8% because since 1926, large stocks have returned an average of 10% a year, and then long-term government bonds have returned between 5 and 6% a year. This is according to the research firm Morningstar. So 8% is an average of those stock and bond returns. Also, I'm required to note here that past performance is no indication of future results. The important tip to understand on this topic is the importance of time and compounding when it comes to creating financial security. The sooner one can invest money, the longer then that money stays there invested and compounds, the faster wealth will grow. Here's how big of a deal comparing 4% to 8% comes when we talk about compounding. First, at 4%, $1,000 today will be $4,000 in 36 years, compounding at 4%. While at 8%, $1,000 today will be $10,000 in 36 years, compounding at that 8%. 2.5 times more wealth in 36 years, making that 8% versus saving that 4%. Think of time and compounding like a hockey stick, okay? For many years with this hockey stick, you're going to see it being flat. Then it starts to curve up, and then eventually, bam, it shoots straight up. This is why I'm so passionate on teaching everyone this importance of investing as soon as possible to take advantage of this time and compounding, and not to worry about paying off your low interest rate mortgage. Any good financial advisor should have you focused on growing your wealth versus focusing you on just merely paying off your mortgage. Because the proper financial goal should be to have as much money accumulated going into retirement versus having just one less debt payment. Here's another question to illustrate this point. Do you think Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Jeff Bezos have a mortgage on their homes? 3 of the richest people out there. When I ask this question, everyone tries to guess the answer, but it's a rhetorical question. I don't even know the answer. But the point of asking the question is that it doesn't matter. All of them have accumulated so much money that their mortgage debt doesn't matter. This is why I'm so focused on you increasing your wealth and becoming financially secure than paying off your low interest rate mortgage. There's going to come a day where you've accumulated so much money that your mortgage isn't going to matter anymore. So focus on creating your wealth. Finally, people will say if they get this now, okay, Ed, I get it. Now tell me, how and where do I invest my money if I'm not using it to pay down my mortgage? And my answer always is invest it into your 401k plan at work, your retirement plan at work. And the reason is because studies show that only 6% of U.S. workers max out their retirement savings plans to the IRS maximum allowed. That is going to be $22,500 next year in 2023. And if you're 50 or older, you can throw another $7,500 on top of that. So 94% of you watching this aren't maxing out your 401ks, and you can invest your money there. Thanks, Nicole, for your great question. I hope that helps you make better sense with all these props. This is a great topic. And again, focus all your energy on making that 8% and not on saving the 4%. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe and like Conner Keys Money Corner. And I'll talk to you again next time on Conner Keys Money Corner.